slightly straightforward. They're still not announced their captain, but I think for them it is slightly straightforward in the sense they have KL Rahul who they brought in, so most likely he'll be the captain because he led LSG the last two times he was with them. So KL Rahul seems an obvious choice, but they do also have somebody like Faf du Plessis. And very interestingly, that loyalty ki baat, I think both Harshit and Ritanshu did mention about the loyalty factor to it. Axar Patel has been there, and there were talks last year about Rishabh Pant versus Axar Patel also. But again, and one of the reasons that many thought of the fan theories was that there was that captaincy tug of war, and hence Rishabh Pant was not really willing to be there at DC, and that's why. And now it's a situation where you have an Axar Patel, you have a Faf du Plessis, you have a KL Rahul. Rudransh, your pick for DC's captaincy amongst all these three, and what are the reasons for that?
I think I won't like to go to the KL Rahul way because coming to Delhi Capitals, he has so much of burden of captaincy. He has been burdened with Punjab Kings. He has been burdened at LSG. उनके ऊपर बहुत ज्यादा प्रेशर होगा टू डिलीवर बिकॉज इट्स लाइक उनकी बैटिंग और कैप्टनसी बहुत ज्यादा कनेक्टेड है विच इज लाइक आजकल हम लोग जो मोस्टली प्लेयर्स आते हैं दे आर मोस्टली कैप्टन्स आते हैं दे डोंट लेट इट इफेक्ट द नेचुरल गेम बट के राहुल के साथ वो बहुत बड़ा it's like a very huge negative which I think any team can ignore, and I think no team should ignore that. Or with Akshar Patel, I think he is bit of a Venkatesh Iyer वाला ऑप्शन कि वो वाइस कैप्टन रहे हैं बहुत ज्यादा उनकी टीम के साथ बहुत टाइम से है एंड आई थिंक ही हैज बीन बिल्डिंग अ बिट ऑफ मोमेंटम इन इंडियन टीम उनके पास परफॉर्मेंसेस बहुत अच्छी उनका करियर इज गोइंग इन द राइट डायरेक्शन ही हैज बीन मेकिंग प्लेसेस इन ऑल थ्री फॉर्मेट्स and I think that is a very good sign कि you make a cricketer who is going through a great phase in an international career उसके पास बहुत ज्यादा momentum है जिसके पास बहुत ज्यादा pressure out of cricket नहीं है KL Rahul with his brand and everything, and with his, I think the personal the amount of responsibility he puts on himself with the opening. I think by making Akshar Patel the captain, you free KL Rahul. You give him the chance to not have that responsibility and bat however he wants to bat, and you give Akshar Patel the responsibility that you are our player and you are sort of a front man that you do we'll help you let's make joint decisions and you go and execute on the field and let's make this team form as a whole and they are a very young side and I think Akshar Patel as a captain could go well in that way and KL Rahul can always be a vice captain he can always be a stand-in captain but I think not giving them that responsibility could be a new start for them.
Harshit, the other point here for me with the KL Rahul scenario is quite different in the sense that he's coming in as that team's biggest buy. He's coming in as somebody who's been part of, who's led his previous franchise to the playoffs on two occasions. By him not taking over the captaincy or by preferring somebody else over him, that's gonna hit KL Rahul the brand. Do you think he would agree to that, or he would have agreed to come to DC saying that I don't want the captaincy? He would have come to DC thinking that he will be the captain. He wants to make things right. Whatever he was not able to complete or finish with LSG, he may want to try and do it here at DC.
See, KL Rahul is also an Indian captaincy prospect, so he wants to be a captain, right? Any franchise he plays for, he had a captaincy ambition of leading RCB, but RCB did not even tried very hard to get him back. If he was in RCB, he was an obvious straight away choice to be the RCB captain. Right, he was appointed as he left Punjab Kings to join the Lucknow Super Giants because he was offered the captaincy with the franchisee. When he joined Delhi, he was expected. All most of the fans expected कि KL Rahul captain बनेंगे, but they also have Akshar Patel and जैसे team management ने बोला भी है statements like joint captaincy होंगे और जिस तरह का दिल्ली मैच का setup है दो ओनर्स हैं 2-2 साल का उनका जो ओनरशिप चलता है मुझे लगता है 2-2 मैचेस के लिए कैप्टन भी बना देंगे 2 मैच तू कर ले 2 मैच मैं कर लेता हूँ 2 मैच तू कर ले 2 मैच मैं कर लेता हूँ ऐसा भी चल रहा है दिल्ली के साथ कुछ भी एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हो ना दिल्ली तो कुछ भी हो सकता है बट हाँ अगर आप केएल राहुल की बात करोगे केएल राहुल डेफिनेटली कैप्टनसी एम्बिशन and he should have he is a 32-year-old guy who's in the Indian as well as led India in all three formats of the game. Not many players have done that. So he's leading the 5 seasons and 5 seasons captain है. हमारा performance तो उसका हमेशा से अच्छा रहा है. 2022 में जब लखनऊ सुपर जायंट्स the second leading run scorer in the tournament. Last year भी, despite all the criticism, he was the leading run scorer for Lucknow Super Giants. Mind it, he
Not
was
not
scored more runs
despite
than
it.
not he had scored more runs than Nicholas Pooran, despite of all the things that you were talking about. पंजाब के साथ रेगुलरली 600 रन के
But
सीजन
I
दिए
think
हैं.
that has been the criticism with KL Rahul. No, it is about impact versus that longevity. You probably don't need that longevity or that consistency in T20 cricket. You need that more impactful knocks or innings more than run accumulation.
Yeah, the problem with KL Rahul in the last couple of seasons has been that guys comes with a mindset कि मुझे 20 ओवर खेलने हैं. KL Rahul should not come with that mindset because KL Rahul is that player. जब वो इंडियन क्रिकेट टीम में आए थे, जब वो आईपीएल के शुरुआती सब सीजन्स में आए थे, he was that guy. He was very explosive. I remember he's a 14 ball century 50 against Delhi Capitals in the first Delhi match of 2018 season. He was that explosive guy, and by not giving him captaincy, Delhi and the way the Delhi plays in that ground at Firozshah Kotla, the very small ground, KL Rahul can burst out, can be an explosive player, and he. And actually, I believe that Delhi should consider making Axar Patel the captain, like they have been giving hints like that as well. Because KL Rahul, by not giving KL Rahul a captaincy, he might feel bad, but it can be a good for him because he will be relieved of that cap leadership duties which he has been serving in the last 5 seasons. It will give him more focus as a batter, and him batting with Jake Fraser McGurk at the top, and then Tristan Stubbs, and then guys like Harry Brook coming in.
Harry Brook.
All gun batting lineup in the top, playing in Delhi. Small ground, a lot of runs. It can be a very blessing in disguise for KL Rahul. He can really found a home. So I would want कि केएल राहुल के अंदर भी होगा कि अगर केएल राहुल कैप्टनसी नहीं दी जाती है, he should not feel very bad about it because it can be a very good thing because he is not in India's T20 scheme of things. But after this IPL season, where he has a chance to perform as a batter without the expectance, without the leadership, burden. I mean, I agree कि everybody wants to be a leader because everybody wants to be a leader. अगर नहीं होता तो श्रेयस अय्यर दिल्ली से नहीं जाते, कोलकाता से नहीं जाते, ऋषभ पंत दिल्ली नहीं छोड़ते. बहुत सारे प्लेयर्स होते हैं जो नहीं होता कि तो ये सारी चीजें होती हैं. तो बट वही है कि अगर नहीं भी मिलेगी तो डिसअपॉइंट होने की जगह इसको ने पॉजिटिव चीज हो सकती है केएल राहुल के लिए. और जहां तक रही बात, फैफ डू प्लेसिस इज ऑलरेडी 40 है. no chance of Faf du Plessis being a captain because आप जब मेगा ऑक्शन के बाद जब टीम बनाते हो तो आप 3 साल के लिए देखते हो. फिर आपका वो प्लान अगर वर्क नहीं करता है तो शायद आप 1 साल में चेंज कर देते हो या 2 साल में चेंज कर देते हो. बट जब मेगा ऑक्शन में टीम बनाते हो तो आप 3 साल का देख के चलते हो कि यार अगले 3 साल का पीरियड तो ये करेगा बंदा हमारे लिए. और वहां
And
पे मुझे
also the fact is the kind of players that you listed out, Tristan Stubbs, Harry Brook, Jake Fraser McGurk, आप किसी की तो 11 में भी जगह बड़ी मुश्किल से.
हाँ, मतलब आप 4 ओवरसीज देखो तो हैरी ब्रूक, Fraser McGurk, Tristan Stubbs, and Mitchell Stark. You don't have a place for Faf du Plessis in the side.